So guys, welcome back to another video. We are moving more muck again today. We're going to clean out a beef shed down the bottom of our yard here. That one's got quite high, it's halfway up the gates, so clean that out and take it to the midden. In the last muck video we had the dump trailer. That one's not here, that's actually up at our off ground. So we're going to use the grain trailer, take the back door off, and then we'll pressure wash it out afterwards. First thing I need to do is put all my pipes in, back of the track there, lift it up so I can take the brace out. That just stops any water from sitting in the trailer. It's lovely and dry in there. So let's stick the pipes in a minute. These roach spools are really handy for doing little jobs like this. Saves you having to get in and out of the cab several times. We're going to take the back door off, so I won't bother shutting it because I'll have to undo it again. But it's just a couple bolts. Take these two bolts out, that one there, same there, and then put a strap around the eye there, and the door will come off. So let's go and find Mr. Bowman in the Manitou. We'll get that done. So John's on to get a chain to lift this off with. I've left one bolt in there until he gets back. We'll take the opportunity to do the giveaway. So I mentioned on my Instagram back along that if we got over 1,000 subs before Christmas, we would do a giveaway, which we did, and it's going to be a really simple giveaway. All you got to do is comment something in the comments of this video. What we're going to do is give away a hoodie, same as the one I'm wearing now. They're a really nice grey hoodie with a JM Farming logo on. So just comment anything in the comments, let me know what you think of the video or what you think of the channel or something you might want to see on the channel in the future. And then I will select someone at random from the comments. I'll put all their names into a name generator and we'll pick a winner. I think that's the way we're going to do it. So if you want a hoodie, free of charge, put something in the comments. If it could be a nice comment, that would be obviously better, but each to their own. These things are incredible. Combination spanners, just as good as a socket. Well, decent made ones are. There's a man with the chain. Bolts are back in the hole so we don't lose them. Just going to get a bit of string and tie that board to that fence so it doesn't fall on anything or anyone. So John's loading up the first load. So just whilst he's doing that, I'll just show you in here, look. That is the little midden that all of the slurry off the scrape passage runs into, through these grids. And this year we've changed it a bit. They used to be automatic scrapes. So they used to throw the straw in from the centre passageway, which means that a lot of straw would have gone in the slurry passage. So this is always quite thick. But now that we're driving down the slurry passage to bed up, it is just neat slurry, so this is quite thin, which means it builds up fairly quick and it runs out the front. So we've been looking into trying to do something with that. We got a little bit of ground that we can spread on that isn't in MVZs, but it's quite far away. So John came up with the idea of possibly a separator. So we might look into that in the coming weeks when we get a chance. Hey?
Got a joke for you.
Oh, here we go.
Guess who I bumped into at the optician?
Everyone. I feel like I ruined that for you. Okay. Oh. Right, that's a load. Let's go and tip it out. John is just pushing up the load I've just tipped. Just waiting in front of the shed here for him to come back round. I thought I'd just show you the sheep. They were all sheared yesterday. I was hoping to be here to film it, but because of the new COVID rules and that, I wasn't. And actually, there's one you be in here, sheep? The sheep here running round. See him? So as I'm bringing around the trailer loads, John's bringing a bucket full around as well and pushing it up on the heap. You can see in the shed there we've still got some straw on that side, still a fair bit of straw there. Once we empty one of the silage pits we might move that across and then we've got more room for the dung. It just helps having a load of strawy dung in the midden for the mornings when we clean out the scrape passages, because that's nearly slurry and it just soaks it up a lot better. It would appear that the sky is the limit. It keeps it neat all on one side. I think I said in the last Muck video, but any liquid that does run out, like down here, goes down these grids and then goes into a tank underneath the concrete that we can suck out with the tank if we want to. The tank is just there. You can see how tall the dung is in here, look. It's a couple foot high at least. It's actually burying the bottom run of the gate there.
Up a bit, Josh. A bit more.
Got it.
Sweet. Hey, come on.
Only took 6 minutes and 42 seconds. John will make it there so that I can swing that gate back in a minute. And then we pull the post out and then you can take all this fairly easily. Having a concrete floor makes it so much easier for him. Don't worry about digging up earth or anything. Just stick the bucket down and drive. This bit here in a minute he'll reverse in at the end and get. You can't get around the corner there with the machine. What I was trying to say earlier before we had the escapade sheep was that they all sheared yesterday, and I was hoping to come in and film it. In the end I wasn't allowed because it was the other team, or the other half of the staff on up until yesterday, and of course they don't want us mixing because of COVID rules and that. So these guys were all sheared. I think it was just under 500 done. They look pretty smart. So you might think it's a bit odd that we sheared the sheep here in the winter. The sheep will come in here in the winter anyway, in the sheds, for lambing and everything. All the platform sheep are in the bigger sheep shed down the bottom, and in the summer when they're out they're on all sorts of different experiments and they're all in little groups, and it's just a logistical nightmare to try and get them all rounded up for shearing. You'd never be able to get them in quick enough for the shearers to keep up. So they're all in one place here at the moment. They're dry. It's just a lot easier to do them whilst they're in, and by the time these have lambed and gone out, hopefully the weather in the spring will be nice for them to go out, and if it is cold they have a little bit of wool on them anyway. So that's why they get sheared in the winter. So, there has been a slight change of plans here. We weren't going to clean them all out to start with, but we've got plenty of time, and we're getting on alright, so we're going to clean them all out. So, more gates to be moved. We've only got 3 more pens to do anyway, so we might as well do them. There's no point leaving 3 pens when we got the time to do it. So here are some of the expectant mums. These are the slightly later calving ones down here, but the ones at the top, we started calving in about a month or so, 5 weeks maybe. So there's that to look forward to, and then obviously lambing will start. Oh, I don't know when lambing starts. 6 weeks also as well, I expect. We'll try and get this post out in a minute. So that post will now require a bit of TLC. See there? Big crack. He'd been like that a while. That'll be a good job to get him welded up. For those of you wondering how Gus is getting on with us, he's working hard. It's good to see. He's taken to lying on his blanket in the tractor, so that's good. He's just flat out asleep all the time, so no complaints. We are rapidly approaching finishing here. We're on the last pen. The last pen is a bit more difficult because there's a curbstone in the way. This pen, before this year, didn't used to be for housing cattle. There used to be a little handling facility here, and same with the other side, there's a little carving pen. We made it into a dung pen this year, just so we could house a few more cattle back here. But yeah, there's just got a curbstone here that John's got to go over, which is a bit annoying, but it's going all right. The cattle have just had all their feed pushed up, so they're all busy feeding, as you can see. Hopefully there's one more trailer full and then we're done. So we'll see how he gets on. If you'd like to see how we made this into a dung pen, then there's a video about that. I'll put the card to that video on the end of this one so you can see. But yeah, we did it on this side. On the far side, it just means we can get half a dozen more young cattle each side of the shed, which is obviously easier for us here. We might as well knock the curbstone out for next year, but we need the Kango to do it. It's in there. No point in it being there now. That is a proper bucket of muck. I don't know what he's got left there, 4 scoops maybe. And then we will be on with the bedding. We've got these left to bed. We got a few sheep to feed. We're going to put the 155R on the feeder wagon. The 6620 is going on the post banger for a bit, so Phil can do some fencing. So John's just had a tidy up of where we've been going around with the Manitou today. Scraped all the floor up against the wall over there, against the beef midden. Can't see it very well because of his lights. He's got a couple little bucketfuls there that he'll tip in the front of the trailer, and then we're done. Then we can get to something else. We've got the post inside that needs welding, and he's welding up before put the bedding in. This tractor's got to go on the feed wagon, so I might be able to load the feed up whilst John is welding the post. And also the sheep that we chased back in earlier is out in the shed running around again, so that one needs to go in a pen that he cannot get out of. So we have to sort that out in a minute as well. But it's been the first proper day back at work today, which it's been nice. I've missed work. Nice to be back. Right guys, we have finished moving Muck. I'm just going to take the trailer off of the tractor here a minute. Sorry for the bright lights. Hopefully you can still see me. I'm just dropping it in the shed in front of the straw. just because we're gonna probably clean out the other side tomorrow, so don't want to take it away too far. But look, there is the mountain of muck that we have contributed to today. We will contribute a load more to that tomorrow. For now, gonna put the feed wagon on and feed some sheep. So thank you for watching the video. Remember, if you want to enter the giveaway for the hoodie, all you got to do is leave a comment saying anything. Perhaps you want to tell me your favourite tractor or what you got for Christmas, or could be anything. So leave a comment. I'll let it build up for a week, and then after a week I will pick one of the comments at random to win the hoodie. Leave the video a like, guys. If you haven't already, then please subscribe. There's lots of cool stuff coming your way soon. And other than that, I'll see you on another video very soon, guys. Cheerio.